I got two words for you. EWOK Village.
Yep, I can definitely see that.
And we're not even just going to stop right there. We're going to dive right on in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the next episode of Vinyl Stallions. Dance. Thanks for that echo, baby.
Hey, how are you?
So we are talking about Nelson's Ledges, located, I believe it's in Garrettsville,
Yep.
Ohio, which is over by Youngstown, over on the east side of the OHIO. And we were able to see. So we are, we might have just done another concert review tonight. My shirt won't give it away, but we did just talk about the Giz, and the Giz happened on May 20th. This concert happens on May 21st at Nelson's Ledges. We were able to see Rex Larkman and the boys of Tropidelic for the first time live. And holy shit.
And that was crazy.
Holy shit, was it a concert. Like we obviously had Rex on here to talk. Abby Seeley's good friends with them. I've watched videos. I've listened to their music. It didn't prepare me, Klep. It didn't prepare me for what I was about to see.
Yeah, I didn't know how horny I would feel.
Oh,
and no, I'm not talking sexual. I'm talking about the brass.
So, yes, again, Tropidelic is a band that formed in Kent, Ohio by a gentleman by the name of Matthew Rhodes.
The maestro, the man in the middle.
The man who leads it all. And another person named Kyle Chavantes, or Chavant. So they started in a dorm room in Kent State University, and that was back in 2005. And it has slowly built and developed from there, a lot of groundwork, and has developed into this amazing thing that is now touring and just made a song with 311, and it's crazy. These guys have blown up, especially over these last couple of years.
Yep. And so, yeah, obviously with an evolution of a band comes a little turnover. So as we talked about, Rex, who we've had on, he plays drums for Tropidelic. He joined the band in 2017. He is the most recent member of the band, and he obviously plays on the new studio album, All the Colors, which is coming out. But he is also on the albums Here in the Heights and Of Illusion. And so then there's 4 other studio albums that don't have Rex on them. But then we also had, he goes by Pags, but his name is David Paglisati on the bass. You had Derek McBride on the trumpet. And then you had Chronic, whose full name is Bobby Marcoke, on the lead guitar. And then this dude, just an absolute ball of energy. Could not believe what I was seeing from this man. James Begin, vocals and trombone. And like, let me just say, like, I don't know if I've ever seen like one human being possess this much energy during a live performance, like, ever. Like, that dude was like a pinball in like an arcade game, just all around the stage, like going hard on the raps, just thumping that trombone. Like, that dude had so much energy.
Dude, he did. And like it emulated to the crowd. Like, the crowd was going absolutely nuts as well. And when he wasn't rapping or playing the trombone, he was just like hyping people up, constantly moving. Him and Derek McBride, who's also on trumpet, those guys had great synchronized just dances when they weren't playing. It just made for the whole thing a lot of fun. Something else unique that Tropidelic does is they have, and I'm not sure if it's the same person every time, but over on the side of the stage, when they start playing, a gentleman starts painting, and he was painting this crazy picture with like a boat and all, and it slowly gets painted throughout their whole set. How fucking cool is that? Like they're promoting someone else's art with their art, and it's an all-in-one package. You see it be developed in front of your eyes, just as you're seeing this music be portrayed in front of your eyes. It was just another cool aspect of the whole thing, um, an experience like none
Yeah.
other.
I believe that was Jason who was talking about that at I think it was a festival that
Rubik's.
Rubik's Group played at. They had a painter who was off like on, one side of the stage, just like going at it, painting to the music. Very cool concept.
It really
And
was, and so unfortunately, Klep and I don't have the set list for this one, so we're not going to be able to walk through the songs and everything that we heard. But we're just going to break down our experience for you guys and encourage you to really get out there and see Tropidelic while you have the chance. Because
I
again, they're
do
going to
know
be
I heard
touring.
quite a few songs off of Illusion, because
Yes,
before we saw the show, we wanted to listen to the two Rex albums, because like we talked to Rex on the show, like want to support them, and they're great albums. Like listen to them. Here in the Heights and Of Illusion, like they're both about 30 minutes. Every one of you has 30 minutes today that you will spend on your phone, instead of just scrolling Twitter, Instagram, or whatever. Go to Spotify and listen to one of those albums. You will not regret it.
you absolutely won't. And so for anyone who doesn't know, Tropidelic's kind of a reggae rock band mixed with jam band vibes, where they extend songs, take it to different levels.
Yeah,
Again, they
and
were
they got a
playing,
brass section.
yeah, brass section. They were playing at the Sunny Days Festival, which was taking place. I think Iration was going to be playing after them. Klep and I couldn't stay for Iration because it was a long fucking weekend, and we just wanted to get to bed after that. But happens at Nelson's Ledges, which is, I don't know, 50 minutes or so away from my house here in Cleveland, and I'm glad I was able to go and see this band because again, I've never been there. Um, Something that, I mean, they they brought the energy throughout the show. The people there love them. I don't know how many times in a row they've played, but they do it every year at Sunny Days, where it's basically like their
Mhm.
family now. The amount of so Club and I talked about, I said how it was like an EWOK village. So it's in the woods where all these people camp for the 2 days of the weekend, and it's crazy. Club and I took over an hour. It was downpouring rain to try to find where Abby Sealy and her and Rex and the crew was. And we're trying to search everywhere. But everywhere we turned, there was a Tropidelic flag. Everywhere.
Yes.
There was almost hundreds of them, I would say.
Yeah. Oh, the people there love them some Tropidelic. And we even remember the coconut guy? So
Yeah.
there was this guy that had like a full on, I
Be
think it was an
kind
RV.
coconuts. Be kind coconuts is what it
Yes.
was.
Yes. Be Kind Coconuts. And I think he's got a website, doesn't he?
Yeah, he said he does. So be kind
Yeah.
coconuts. Check it
So,
out.
yep. Um, but yeah, so this guy, I believe he had an RV. He had some sort of, it was either a camper or an RV, same thing. And he like he basically was telling us, like I go to like all their shows, like I just follow around, just set up camp, and like he was like the Tropidelic super fan. It was pretty cool to meet him, and then yeah, we got to learn a little bit about his Be Kind Coconuts, and yeah, super cool dude. I wish I remembered his name.
Yeah, me too. We'll be able to find it. I think Rex has like posted our
Yeah, if
files
we
or
if
something.
we if we go to
Um,
another show, we will 100% see that guy there,
yeah,
especially if it's in Ohio.
absolutely. So yeah, so all that stuff was really cool. And again, they brought the energy the whole time. But what I was preparing for, and it still blew me away. I knew it was coming. Is the drum line. They all. So we talked about it
Yeah.
with Rex, where Rex comes up from behind the kit. He's got it's the walking four drums that he has in front of him. Someone else, those that'll
Mhm.
play the tuba. Someone else has
Yeah.
like the
Oh yeah. Derek
snare.
Derek got rid of the trumpet and he pulled out. I don't think it was a tuba. I think it was a sousaphone. Slight difference. The sousaphone is the one that like wraps around your body. The tuba you just like hold.
Okay, interesting. Um, so they brought out a full marching band drum line, which I knew was coming, but they still did it for like, I don't know, it was only a couple minutes, just like 5 minutes or so. But it, I mean, you just don't ever see that at a concert. And they're teeing off. Rex, if you're listening to this, holy shit, did you impress us?
Unreal performance.
Like you got them quick hands, boy. Damn quick
Yeah.
hands.
Yeah, like the way Rex was playing, like I mean, I knew he was going to be good because I've heard the studio albums, we've seen his YouTube videos, but I was like, wow, like this guy is playing like, like straight up like Slipknot, The Offspring, like old school Green Day level of speed. Like just the amount of notes he was getting in like such a short period of time was mind blowing.
It really was. And then yeah, Rhodes was a great front man. He's obviously done it for a while, and you can tell his seniority up there.
Veteran of the scene.
Great guitarist as well. He just knew how to perform, and it's. I will always say it. I will always say it. You can play guitar, but man, if you don't, if you're just standing there playing, it's tough to, unless you're just ridiculously good, unless you're just stupid blowing my mind. But if there's no just oomph behind it, it's that's half the battle. There's a lot of great guitarists out there that are just sitting in their bedroom, but you got to be able to perform on stage. And I, I'm sorry, I'm the name's slipping my mind right now, but uh,
Oh, the guitarist, that would
Chris,
be
Chris,
Mr. No. That would be Mr. Bobby Chronic
Bobby. That's
Markout.
right, Bobby. My apologies for forgetting your name, but you absolutely blew my
Yeah,
mind that night at Sun of Days.
yeah. Chris was one of the old school guitarists, not
That's right.
not like the first one, but he was before their first studio album even.
Damn, I went way back.
He's on a couple EPs, but
Oh, nice.
yeah, the first one wasn't until 2012. That one is All Heads Unite.
It was. And then again, just like the reggae, but then you got James the rapping up there. I think I just saw James post something that he performs solo at Mahal's. And I don't know if he's putting out, or Mayhall's in Cleveland, or it's in Lakewood, I should say. But I don't know if he's doing his own project or something, but James Began, freaking awesome, ball of energy,
Yeah.
great talent. So check him out. Tropidelic's got a new album coming out in August, which the album cover itself looks fucking cool as hell. So
All of the colors. And if you're listening, anyone in Tropidelic, please, I beg you, press it on vinyl. I will buy it. Press it on vinyl.
all
We need
right,
to add it to the vinyl collection.
yeah, let us add it to the roulette. So yeah, all the colors coming in August, and then as I mentioned, they are about to start a tour. I think it's exactly 5 weeks from today. I think they posted that they're going to be going on tour with 311.
Yeah, that's yeah, I mean, and you know, at the end of their set, they're gonna have they're gonna whip out that song that they did with Nick Hexum, and he's gonna come on stage and fucking kill it with them.
Every night. Yeah, that's a great song too. All right, speaking of end of shows, so
Oh man.
this was pretty
Talk
crazy.
about the end. Talk about the hell of an ending to a show.
So we're
And
there.
Rex even teased us. He like told us before. Sorry to interrupt,
No,
but
no, let
like
it rip.
we were just asking him, like, hey, like, do you guys play your songs like pretty verbatim? Like, do you jam them out? Like, and like we were like, how long do you guys usually play? And he was like, well, we're slotted for an hour, might go a little longer, and just like sort of left it at that.
So they played their set. They came back out, did a not like 2-song encore, I believe. Left again, and then is that when that guy came out? So this guy, I don't know his name.
Yeah.
He was apparently the
The
person
owner
who
of Nelson's Ledges.
owners of Nelson's Ledges. We'll get him on the Stallions, and he, holy shit, was awesome. He got up there. He's like, "This is a freaking awesome festival. I love this." And then he started teeing off on the cops, saying that the cops were harassing the people, the campers there, that they were gonna like, or that they were pulling people over around just because it was I don't know, like draws a stereotype of like you're gonna be doing drugs and getting messed up when you go to Nelson's. So I think that's what he was saying the cops were looking for. And he was like, you know what? All you're doing is ruining the time and harassing the families who have kids that are here. He's like, I respect everyone that came out. The way you acted was incredible. And he started dropping F-bombs and everyone's fucking going crazy. Me and Klep are just and it was awesome. Yeah, no, that guy knew how to do it. Obviously knows how to run festivals. They do all different types of festivals at Nelson's Ledges, but Sunny Days, man, that was kick ass. And then they came back on. Tropidelic came back on another time. And
yeah, the way he presented it made it sound like the show was over and he was just sort of summarizing the event. Because even though it was Iration, right, that played after Tropidelic,
Iration.
Iration. So even though they technically played last, it's Tropidelic's festival. You know, like if another big band comes around, wants to be on the card, of course they'll have them. But like it's a Tropidelic, it's their music festival. So like the way this guy came out and was talking, it made it sound like he was sort of like, all right, those are our boys. Like here, like we're gonna summarize the event. Like there we go. But it wasn't over.
It wasn't over. And so they came back. Trop ripped another one. Klep and I were just like, holy shit, we have to drive back now. We got our car parked right up at the front, so it was a quick escape. But man, shout out to everyone involved. You know,
Well,
Abby.
wait, hold on. They weren't done after that.
Oh yeah, they came back.
Remember? So they came out, played another song, and then went off stage, and then everyone kept applauding, and then they came back on again.
You're right. It was 3 encores.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. That's crazy. So they played for easily over an hour and a half, probably like closer to 2. And yeah, so Klep and I were able to get out of there. But as I was going on, just like shout out to Abby Seeley for introducing us to Rex. Shout out to Rex for just introducing us to Trop. Shout out to Trop for introducing us to Nelson's. And shout out to Nelson's for being the place where they filmed the EWOK Village in Star Wars.
Wait. Okay, hold on. I thought that was just a nickname you were giving the place. They actually filmed that there in Nelson Ledges?
Klep, no.
Oh. Hold on. Okay.
It was just a nickname. And I was just.
You almost blew my mind.
Oh, I should have rolled with it, fellow Stampede. I should have stuck with this with Klep, and we could have kept this going for episodes on episodes.
Man, I would have never known. I mean, it wouldn't have been the craziest thing. They filmed the Avengers on the Shoreway in Cleveland. Like,
it's true.
It's a happening spot.
Yeah. Well, we'll vouch for it as they remake Star Wars for the 58th billionth time. We'll see if they can get them to the Nelson's Ledges, the true EWOK Village. But until then, my name is Spruce.
I'm Klep.
And this has been another episode of Vinyl Tropidelic. Give them something to talk about.